Hello, mic check one. Hello, mic check one. Alright. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and good evening. All of my viewers who are watching the live stream. Today we are streaming a brand new game. Well, not a brand new game, but for me it's a brand new game, which is Limbus Company. So I started it like, I don't know, some minutes ago. I did some quest. Well, the Infernos, the Outcast, I've done till 1-3, so to get the base idea, and I still have no clue what the am I supposed to do in this game. So let's continue. So I do not know anything about the game. I saw 1 or 2 clips, though it was meh, I could say that much. I have mostly no clue on what to do on this game. So let's begin. So yeah, I did pulls and I did get her the 3-star. I assume since I played gacha before, I just assume it's just like a SSR rank.
그래, 태워보지 뭐.
따라가겠어요.
네, 원하신다면. 몸이 따라줄진 모르겠지만 가라면 가야지.
태국에 밥을 먹은 지가 언제더라.
Infamous
기계
welcome
덩어리
back.
팔자가 더 낫네.
Gee, when you it's a better.
제공되는 식사는
Do
모두
you mind?
정량이에요.
Do you mind that all meals are provided with appropriately determined quantity?
그 정도 먹어서는 기억이 안 난단 말이야.
Really enough for me to get going. I thought I heard a Heathcliff shout, "You think I'm doing this on a full stomach?" In the distance, but Rhodia seems to pretend she heard nothing. Speaking of, does this bus run on stuff like
엔케팔린이에요. 로보토미 코퍼레이션에서 추출했던 에너지죠.
이전 엘사 말이군요. 특이점으로 에너지를 생산하는 회사라고 들었어요. 엘사가 몰락한 지금은 잔해밖에 남지 않아요.
맞아요. 그래서 지금은 구하기가 꽤 힘들어요. 하지만 메피스토펠레스는 신체에서 엔케팔린을 강제로 추출할 수 있죠.
Encaphin from the body. The body? I pose a question, watching the outreach given other scenes, then glancing through the maw of the
네.
boss.
엔케팔린은 뇌와 척수신경에서만 추출돼요. 특히나 생명 활동이 있을수록 효율이 좋죠.
So that's why Vertilius told the sinners not to kill the assailants. That's how we pronounce that.
그럼 해당 부위만 먹여도 되는 거
Why
아니야?
the rest of the body?
라기엔
Is
피와
what you are
근육도
thinking.
연료를
There's a
쓸 수
point as
있어요.
the blood and flesh can also be processed into fuel.
엔케팔린이 시동과
While
추력을 위해서 필요하다면
ecaphrins is used to
나머지
generate ignition
생체 물질은
and thrust. The
순항할 때
remaining organic
사용되죠.
matter is spent on
엔케팔린이
maintaining speed,
되도록
thus
천천히
reducing
소모되게 하기 위한 설계죠.
enkephalian usage.
하이브리드요.
A hybrid. Frost went on to explain how most of the vehicle's fuel is taken from the branch's facility, and that it won't be sufficient on its source. But most of it went in one ear and out the another. Well, that's complicated. I got it through tough. I got that it's tough work at
뭘요?
least. Don't mention
파우스트는
it.
고생하지
Frost knows
않는답니다.
no struggle.
고생은 우리가 하고
If
있지.
anyone is doing
이봐,
the heavy lifting,
관리자
it will be
양반,
us.
또 온다고.
But more incoming. So yeah, I don't know most of the shit that's happening in this game. So yeah. From max, the maximum information display configuration. This is default settings applied when when first starting the game. More info is shown compared to other two settings. Detail on keywords used in skills are shown as well. Mid. The medium information display configuration. In this settings, details on the keywords are used in skills will not be shown. Otherwise, it functions the same as a maximum setting. Min. The minimum information display configuration. In this settings, information on the effects on keywords of the skill will not be displayed. Damn. So, from what I've seen, normally people tend to spam the win rate.
탐구는 끝났어.
The win rate. The other. Wave 2. I mean, if it works,
표정에 따라
why not?
처치의 약점이요.
길에서 비켜. 시간 끌지 말고 길에서 비켜.
So that worked surprisingly. I still don't know what I did. It worked,
아예
I
여기서
guess.
밥 좀 먹다가 출발해도 될 것
Most
같은데.
valuable employee.
다들 식량 꺼내.
Still don't know that. By the way, these are the currency from what I think. Free lunacy, yeah. These are like the currency, like the in-game currency used to do for the pulling. Yeah, I'm gonna do
따라갈
the same
준비는
because
끝냈습니다.
last time it worked.
어이, 적당히 끝내라.
Hey, that's
곧
enough.
손님이
We
방문할
are
거야.
expecting a guest anytime now. Virgilius said, poking his head out of the window. A guest?
처음으로 가는 던전이니까
I've determined that we
길잡이가
will
필요할
need
것
a
같아서요.
guide as this is our first trip to the
저
London.
혹시
Excuse me, are you the
림버스
people from the
컴퍼니에서 오신
limbus
분들
company? Someone of course is a student.
맞나 보네요.
Looks like it. Yuri is a big character. I've never seen. Yuri watches it indifferently before introducing
예전
herself.
엘사에서
I'm
근무했던
Yuri, a former
유리예요.
employee of the previous
잘
corporation.
부탁합니다.
I'm looking forward to working with you. By Limbus Corp, do you mean?
그
Wait, no,
로보토미
not Limbus.
코퍼레이션이겠네.
Al is a different corp. Has to be. Wow, Lobotomy Corporation.
네,
Okay.
우리는
That's
로보토미
right. We are
코퍼레이션
exploring a former branch
구
of
엘사의 옛 지부들로 향합니다.
former branch facility of the Limbus Corp. Not Limbus. Lobotomy Corporation, also called the Alco, old
저라면
Alco.
불러도 절대 안 왔을 것
Interesting.
같은데.
If I were you, I would not have taken part in this.
추락한 날개라니. 분명 끝이 좋지 않았을 텐데요.
I'll be for being a fallen wing and everything. I doubt your employee ended up on a pleasant
무슨
terms.
소리야?
What
날개고
on
뭐고
about any
돈만
point in your
함께라면
life can be
뭐든
pleasant
유쾌한
as long
계약이
as you have money
된다고.
to spend. He got a damn right point, though.
거기는 아직도
I heard those
괴물로
places
득실된다는
are still
소문이
teeming with
있던데.
monsters to this day.
괴물이 아니라
Not
환상체요.
monsters.
어쨌든 사실이에요.
Anomalies. The
하지만
rumors
더
are true
중요한
either way,
것들이
but
있죠.
there is more important matters.
지부 가장 깊숙한
In the
곳에
deep research of the
최근에
branches are
피어나기
the
시작한
neoplastic
기술의 핵심
plant-like
점수가
growth holding the
존재해요.
essence of core technology.
단테,
Dante, if you
며칠 전에
remember,
내가
I
제안했던
believe
걸
I offered it.
기억합니까?
I offered to
성의를
let you finish
새기게 해줄
engraving your
거라고
aspect
말했는데
a few days ago.
정수,
With the essence,
황금가지를
those golden
모은다면
pots
그
in our
정도는
hand, it
어려운
will be
일도
easy as
아니게
pie.
될 거.
The word expect still makes my head ache. What was I trying to do?
억지로 떠올리려고 할
There is
필요는
no need to
없습니다.
rouse your brain to trying to
그때가
remember
되면
what you can't.
전부 알게 될
It will
테니까요.
all come back in due time. I returned a slow nod to forced placid advice. Alright, for now I should focus on whatever I currently know and see. And if Lobotomy Corp we are scouting on scouring, we might find some encapsulating. I still can't pronounce this thing. What is this? Encapsulate 2. Oh, does that mean we won't
그러면
have
더 이상
to feed
사람들을
people in our
넣지 않아도 되겠네요.
What? So, wait. So you're trying to say me, you feed people to the vehicle? Damn.
거기다가
We could also
운이
grab some
좋으면 애고까지
EGO
얻을
if you're
테니
lucky, so that
일석삼조네요.
so that's 3 rats with 1 stone. It's just basically a turn or on 3 birds with 1 stone, and that good. EGO. That's another unknown term that makes my head tilt. Yeah, what is EGO actually? But in any case, it seemed rather rude to keep talking to each other when we had a guest on board, and someone else seemed to agree.
유리 씨는
So,
무슨 일 하며
Miss Yuri,
지냈나?
what have you been up to since the layoff? Gregor gave his best shot at making conversation with a well-meaning smile to put on the newest passenger that he used. His board seems twitch due to the lack of practice, but it's no big
내가
deal.
보아하니
Well,
그들은
I
해결사일
stammer
것
a lot
같소.
because I
그들에게서는
used to
모두
scream.
고결한 영웅의
It
냄새가
appears to
난다고
me that
하더군.
thou art an honorable fixer. It is said that all fixers exude a noble scent of heroes. As Yuri was nodding lightly, I heard Shtamel let out a deep sigh.
어디서 그런 소식을 들었는지 모르겠지만 해결사는 그런 영웅들이 아니에요.
I don't know
초라한
who
봉급자의
gave you the
부질없는
idea, but fixers are
냄새라는
anything but noble or heroic. The only scent you smell in the miserable stink of wage
금세
slaves.
다른 밥벌이 찾는 게 쉽진 않았을 텐데
It
용케
couldn't
해냈군.
have been easy to find another job, so good that you are holding on.
아직은
For now, I'm
계약직이에요.
just a contract worker.
아하, 굳이
아하,
다시 이곳으로
that explains that
기어들어온
you decided to
이유도
crawl
그거였겠네요.
on back
예전
there.
직장으로
Did they
돌아가서
promise you to
크게
promote
한탕이라도
you to the team
치면
leader or something
팀장 자리라도 주겠대요?
if you struck gold in your former workspace?
실적을 세우면
My contract might
계약 기간을
get extended if
늘려낼지도
I
모르죠.
return with results.
그렇지.
Right.
보통 계약직 시절은
A good
실적
result
안에 목숨을 걸어야
is something you
되니까.
risk your life for if you want to earn a permanent spot. Interesting.
그거 참
So from
부질없는
what we see,
목숨이네요.
Lobotomy Corporation seems to be the bad guy. Well, according to what I've learned from now, and what a few. So basically, Lobotomy Corp is laying off workers, and they promise a permanent stay or a promotion if they bring what? If they bring good results and by risking their life. I think that's how it goes. I am confused.
어이, 아까부터 왜 이렇게 비꼬는
Hey,
거야?
what's with this guy?
뭐가 그렇게 마음에 안 들어?
글쎄요.
I do not.
처음부터
I don't know. I have a problem with every
마음에
single
안 드는 곳
I'm
천지라.
hearing right now. Seemingly unaffected by the abrasive attitude, Yuri quietly took an empty seat. Looking back and forth between the two, Gregor returned to his seat as well, scratching his head. I can't seem to get used to being around these people.
빨리 배어드는 편이 편할 겁니다.
It will be beneficial for you to adapt to them sooner or later.
결혼 출발하지.
Sharon, time to go.
손님께서 자리에 앉았다.
Our guest has taken her seat.
리피피 빵빵
Mephi,
카른도 빵빵
term received. Sharon's ready to drive. Alright, so we'll be going back to combat, I think. And so yeah, back to spanning win rate because
규정에
that's
따라
what I
실행합니다.
짝들지 말고 길에서 비켜.
Yeah, I mean if it works, there's no need to like fix it if it works.
당구는 끝났어.
짝들지 말고 길에서 비켜.
규정대로
Round 3.
규정에 따라 실행합니다.
처치의 약점이요. 생략했어.
Damn, I don't know what happened, but we won. Easy. Alright, so that's that done.
여유로웠어. 아예 여기서 밥 좀 먹다가 출발해도 될 것 같은데? 다들 식량 꺼내.
So most valuable is her again because she is, I think, how do I think? She's a 5-star or a 6-star if you play reverse 99. So with the same
늦겠다.
formation,
뛰자.
we'll be going in.
저 근데
Sorry to ask.
지도는 제게
But
있는데요.
If I have
길은 어떻게 알고
how do
가는
you know
건가요?
what road to take? And so let's the bus. And so let's the bus keeps speeding away.
그건 말이지.
We do have something to lead us.
감이지.
Intuition.
카른의 감.
Sharon's intuition.
네?
Well, what?
분홍머리.
Pink
카른
here,
앞을 이상한 종이로 막는 이유가 뭐야?
explain why you keep rubbing that odd paper on Sharon's face.
계속
Because you
이상한
keep
방향으로
going in
가니까
the weird
그렇죠.
directions.
이 지도를
Take a look at
보세요.
our map.
우리가 가는
Our
쪽은
destination
남동쪽
is to the
방향인데
southeast of here. Damn, I really love the art style, not gonna lie. It looks pretty good. In all honesty. It's like gives a certain amount of vibe to it. Hello there. Hola. I don't know. I might have
마음이
butchered your
향하는
name.
곳.
Hello there.
그곳에 진짜 길이 있을지니.
Welcome to the stream.
옳소. 우리는 모두
Here, we all
마음이
must
향하는
follow
곳으로
our
나아가야만
hearts.
하.
그냥 지도 보는 법도 모르는
You're just
길치라는
assuming that you
거잖아요.
can't read a map.
제가 하고
You
싶은
took,
말을
you took
대신해
the
주실
words right out
줄이야.
of my mouth. Yuri and Ishamel put a palm over their respective faces at the same time. Well, they face palmed, I guess. Almost like they were in a sync.
오, 우리 기사님
Did our
친구라도
driver make a
생겼나
new
봐.
friend?
분홍머리가 계속 제잘거려.
Pinky
난
keeps on
길을
babbling.
알고 있단
I
말이야.
know the way.
아니 그러니까 방향이
No, I
잘못.
mean, you're going the wrong direction. I guess you should follow him
앞에
because he
또
does have the
장애물이야.
map.
부릉부릉
Look ahead, more
할까?
obstacles. Do I vroom vroom? Probably.
아니 카론
Oh, damn,
기다려봐.
wait a second.
보스가
Nice
근사해
boss you got
보이는데 나도 좀
Oh, it's a
가보자.
hooligan. Why don't you give me a ride?
메피스토
I
팰레스의
guess
후식 시간인
Mephisto likes to
모양이군.
use a helping of
내리지. 아직 밥을 더
Get on
먹여야겠어.
down. It needs to be fed just a bit more. Alright, more combat. Dude, that. More win rate questioning.
탐구는 끝났어.
I don't know what to do here.
시간 끌지 말고 길에서 비켜.
당연한 결과죠.
Oh man. Wait, dude.
적대 세력 감시. 시뮬레이터 강력 배달 모드.
시간 끌지 말고. 길에서 비켜.
I'm surprised you have such a good Warrior ID. Really? I started playing like it has been some minutes, like half an hour.
실행합니다.
I've been playing. I don't know much about the game as its entirety, but I did pull twice in the welcome banner, and I'm picking the ones that I got. So yeah. So
여유로웠어.
thanks for saying that
아예
about
여기서
the
밥 좀
account.
먹다가 출발해도 될 것 같은데? 다들 식량 꺼내.
I've been just doing mostly I've been doing the story quest and yeah. Okay, so what I'm thinking is why don't we do a bit of an extract? So I don't know much about extract, but it seems you can do a 20 pull. You see, you also have a Lou Association Gregor. Wait. Is this the one? No. Oh, this one. This one, right? This Lou Association Gregor. I assume you mean this guy. So yeah, I got him during the Wake Up Manor. So according to you, which do you think is more good in the extraction banner right now? Sinclair or Hong Liu? I recommend doing Sinclair. Alright, let's go with the Sinclair. I think I'll be streaming Limbus Company every week. Better chances to get good ID. Ooh, interesting. Let's do our first 10 pull into the Sinclair banner. Only one pull? Like one pull is as in one extract or a 10 extract? Oh, 10 extract, alright. Let's see what do we get in the first 10 extract. I really like the extract animation though, it's very like unique. Whoa. Is that a... No.
의뢰하신 생존자는 무사히 데려올 테니까
Is...
손가락은 치워주시겠어요?
Is this like the character that we are going for? Oh, okay. I was really excited though.
관리자님,
It's fine.
최선을 다해 지켜드릴게요.
Okay, two Sinclairs,
요슈 듣이
a Ryoshu, and it's done. So if I go to Sinners, no, not this one, my bad. Let's see here. This one. I think this one is good. Should not have any other extras. So there is one extra. Alright, let's continue the informal broadcast mission. The trio. Clear within 10 turns. Let's see here. Instead of
뒷걸음질 치지 않는 방패가 돼요.
이제 좀 일다운 걸 시키나?
Zoel is better. Zoel, yeah.
몸이 따라줄진 모르겠지만 가라면 가야지.
Tips.
카론, 이쪽이
Now Sharon, tell me,
동쪽일까요?
is it east or
서쪽일까요?
west?
카로는 두 가지
Sharon only
방향만 알아.
knows two direction.
매피의
That is front
앞쪽과
and back.
지금까지 방향도 모르는
How
사람이
did you come
어떻게
so far with
운전기사를
the driver
했대요?
that has zero sense of direction? Alright,
Sharon.
bro.
그러니까요.
Sharon, like I said,
해가
the
뜨는
sun rises
쪽이-
from. At the driver's seat, the three heads gather together over a map. Well, one of them might have been at a slightly different elevation from the others.
꼬맹이, 너도 저기 끼어 있어야 하는 거 아니야?
Oh, interesting.
무례한 소리!
I beg your
어린이가
pardon, I am
아니라네.
no child
꼬맹이는
and
더더욱
most certainly not little. Watching... Okay, I might butcher this name, honestly. Watching Don Shui Shote? Don Shui Shote? Seeking a pace sky high at Brodia, I notice a bitter gaze falling upon them out of the corner of my view. I'm starting to think that Urigal might have put up a rough childhood. Gregor turned around to take a glance in my direction, then shook his head, then went back looking at the driver's side with his chin resting on his hand.
딱히 어린
Oh, sorry.
편도 아니야.
More like
일단 칼을 쥘 수 있으면 전쟁에 참전부터 시키는
very well
동지가
aware
있었어.
of, like, you know, the different things. So I'll try to improve it going on. Squehotte. Interesting. Squehotte. I think that's how you pronounce it. Squehotte. Did that often
아주
happen.
없는 일은
Not
아니었지.
frequently, but it sure as hell did happen.
관리자 양반,
Interesting in
전쟁에 대해
learning about the
궁금한 게 많나
wars.
봐.
So it's Don Quixote. Like that? Well, I'm not really curious about the details, just gathering info I should know about the manager. Alright, be right back. I got something important to do. Alright, I'm back. A bit of work that I needed to do in the background. With pronouncing, I would say Quixote. Quixote. But that's interesting. Not gonna lie. As I was about to go on, a glimpse of Gregor's expression I caught from the side stopped me in my tracks. Quixote. His eyes seemed to be fixed somewhere far more distance from the driver's seat.
그런 자세를 뭐라고
Don't
하고
get me
싶은 건
wrong,
아니야.
Manager Bird. I'm not trying to criticize
이게 좋은
you
자세
or
아니야.
anything. Heck, it's actually
상관의 귀가 많을까 싶은데.
a pretty stand-up attitude for a boss, I'd say. He slowly continued talking, taking a pack of cigarettes from his pocket.
그래도
Still, ignorance is a
개인적으로는
gift.
모를
You
수
should
있을 때
savor while
모르는
you
게
have it.
기회일지도 모른다고
If you
생각해.
ask me, ignorance is no bliss, they say actually.
일단 알게 되면
Once you're
다시는 모를
burdened
수
with the
없게 될
knowledge, there is no going back. What I'm planning for my next stream is I put on a PNG tubing image.
아니요.
Though
방금
I do
저쪽에서
need
우회전을
to work
했어야죠.
on it. So my plans for the next streams are I would be streaming Monument Mythos, one of my favorite analog horror I've been meaning to watch, and that will be on Friday, and next Wednesday I'll be streaming another live stream of Limbus Company if the time is right.
괜찮아요, 카론. 조금만
So
더
this
가서
around
꺾어도
we can
올바른
turn
길로
around
갈
at
수
the
있어요.
next junction. The
기사의
woes of the
삶은
driver.
뭐
Well, looks like we
지금
are
더
having
급한
more
건
pressing matter
목적지로
at
가는
hand.
길을 아는 것 같네.
In that right,
그렇지 관리자 형.
Gregor crackled with the cigarette smoke still in his mouth. I was curious to learn what he'd been through, but right that I should focus on the other things for now. An urgent matter showed up right before our bus-shaped doors stepped into.
옥신각신을
Enough squabbling
그쯤해라.
now. More enemies
전방에
inbound.
다시
친구들의
You
버스에
should shout
잘렸더니
you shout my pals into the bus, you sick bastard. Are you nuts? Oh, it's the head one. Alright. Could it be a boss
버스만
battle?
가지려고 했는데 너네도 전부 죽인다.
You'll pay for this. We are going to leave with the bus. Now I've got to see you all pay.
베르,
So
연료들이
the
시끄러워.
head one's only the
카론,
head one
두 명
only
이상
the bus, but
시끄러우면
now he wants to
어지러워.
kill us. Well, we could certainly see
걱정할
that.
필요 없다,
I guess.
카론.
Not to worry
이제부터
about Sharon. They
조용해질
will shut
테니.
their mouths soon enough.
전원
Of the
하자.
boss. Okay, back to combat. Alright, back to win rate.
두드려 패고 터뜨려 주지.
다음
지켜냈어.
타겟 무력화.
따라와 주세요.
패고 길에서 비켜.
So my, how do I pronounce it? Mola. Am I right? Is that's how I pronounce your name? Mola? So, do you like want to help me? I'm quite interested in the combat mechanics. Is pretty fun to learn and
길에서 비켜.
침묵했어.
pretty interesting. The overall story is also interesting from what I've seen till now.
자, 다시 지도를
Okay,
보자고요.
let's look at the map again.
카론, 딴
Sharon,
쪽
can
피우면
you
안
please
된다니까요.
focus? Looking at the trio arguing over the map once again, a question arose in my mind. By the way, the bus has a specifically made for Limbus company, right?
정확히는
This was
저희들만을 위한 버스라고
exclusively,
해야겠네요.
I can't pronounce, exclusively made for us, to be more precise. Isn't that basically what I said?
그게 그 뜻 아니냐고
You appear to be
생각하고 계신 것 같네요.
failing to identify the nuisance. That's weird. I don't think I spoke that part aloud. Is the clock broken or something? Wait. Do we play at... Do we control Dante?
그 정도는 째깍이지 않아도 알 수 있어요.
I can tell as much without hearing it verbalized.
파우스트는 모르는 것이
There's
없으니까요.
nothing that Frost does not know after all. Anyway, it must have taken a while to get it out of the oven, especially with that mouth on the side.
예상한 만큼 걸려서
It only took
만들었을
the
뿐이에요.
expected amount of time. Interesting. So the bus was made for only Limbus company. She's downright oppressive to talk to.
파우스트는 천재예요.
Frost
도시의
is a
모든 것을 알고
well-renowned
있죠.
genius. She knows the ins and out of the city.
어이, 그렇게 뛰어나시다면 저 앞에 가서 길부터 찾아주지
Sinner number
그래.
7, Headcliff. 오이.
아까부터
If you're
저것들이
smart,
시끄러워서
if you're
잠을
so
못
smart, why don't you
자겠잖아.
help those twits at the downside figure out of the way? Can't sleep a wink without the constant bickering.
파우스트는 오지랖쟁이가 아니에요. 묻는 것에는 대답하지만
Frost is
묻지도
no
않은 것을
meddler.
말하지는
She
않아요.
answers to the question, but does not chime in without being asked
그리고
first. Additionally,
인간이
there is no
무언가를
greater
깨닫기
joy for the
위해
human being
골똘한
than to
고민을
ponder
하는
on the
것.
problems in order to
가장
grasp an
즐거운
answer.
일이랍니다.
Frost would rather not spoil the delight.
파우스트는
It's
산통을
human
깨고
nature
싶지 않네요.
to find a solution somehow to a problem.
뭘 골똘히 고민을
I
해봤어야 공감을
wouldn't
하죠.
get it. I doubt he's pondered on anything ever. I saw Heathcliff's grip on the bat tightened, however, with Virgilius casting a glare in his way. He clicked his tongue as he crossed his arms and forced his eyes shut. I wonder why they are so rude.
나랑 마음이 꽤 맞는 것
You and me
같네
both, Manager
관리자님.
Bird. You and me both. With Gregor's, the sneakers on the bus started again. Okay, Onte. Welcome, D.
여유로웠어. 아예 여기서 밥 좀 먹다가 출발해도 될 것
That's how you
같은데.
pronounce your name. Welcome to
다들
the
식량
chat.
꺼내.
Kionte. Kiote. What? I do not understand what you mean. So welcome to the stream. Actually, select to battle to begin an encounter with currently deployed sinners.
내가
Alright.
나설 차례인가? 그래, 혹시 저치들과
Or you
아는
can just say
사이야?
Donkey Hotel. Also, that works. Interesting. Greg, do you know those pals?
무슨?
Give me a break.
이 뒷골목에 내가 아는 얼굴이
There
있을
is no way I know someone in the corner of the back street. Donkey Hotel, bro. That's kind of funny. Gregor's face goes dark in the moment. He looks out of the window. Bugheads? Question mark? Unlike the other what miscreants we have run into, they were also part of the insect rolls.
단테 머리가
Gosh, Dante,
시계라서
thank
다행이야.
goodness,
저런
goodness,
거였음.
your head
쳐다볼
shaped
때마다
like clock. I would
헛구역질했을
have
것 같아.
I would have gagged if my manager was a huge bug. I mean, just imagine a bug with a clock-shaped head. That would be terrifying. Not gonna lie.
저거 그레고르
Isn't
씨랑
that the
같은
same
강화 시술
type of
아니에요?
augmentation you have, Gregor?
저런 징그러운 벌레 대가리를 일부러
They
붙여놓는다고?
stitch disgusting insect heads to their necks on
가까이
purpose.
붙지 마. 너한테도 해충병 없는다.
You better stay away. Wouldn't want to catch pest, ne? Eek, is that true?
아니야.
Just a joke.
내 개그
Does
센스가
my sense
이상한
of humor
건가?
not fly with the kids your age? While Gregor was scratching his head, the bus made a linguistic sound and came to a
과거
slow
지사에서는
decay.
대부분의
In the past,
직원들이
G
그레고르
Corp
씨처럼
had
생체 무기
procedures
시술을
on most of the
받았어요.
employees to give them a biometric weapon like the one Gregor
그레고르
has.
씨
You
예전
used
G사
to work
출신이었어요?
for the old G Corp,
그때
Gregor?
G사라면
The company must have been. Wait, what's G Corp again? Did I forget a page or some shit? Because I don't remember hearing G Corp.
저런 분들은
I wonder
평소엔
where
어디서
do people
주무시는
like
건가요?
this? So this Honglu. I wonder where do people like him sleep at night?
세상에는
For
하늘을
many,
천장 삼고
the
별을
sky is the
조명
roof
삼아
over their
사는
head and the stars
사람들도
are their firelight.
아, 풍류가 있는
So they are the
분들이로군요.
poetic souls. I don't think that's what he meant. I don't know why.
보아하니
And
저들 역시
unless
우리의
my eyes is
여정을
in it, they're
방해할
intent
마음인가
on
보고
obstructing our journey.
배려야 하지 않겠어.
Aren't you going to get off,
그리고
Gregor?
굳이 날 찝어서 말하는
Care to
이유는
explain why you're calling me by my name specifically?
글쎄,
Who knows?
남의
I don't
추억을
feel
내
like
입으로
rambling
떠들고
about
싶진
someone
않은
else's
걸.
past with my own tongue.
앞장서 그레고르.
Take the lead, Gregor.
이건 네가
You
잘
know the
알잖아.
reason.
고약한 사람이네. 당신
You're one nasty fellow, aren't you, Virgilius? A group of soldiers with the head of an insect. Holy! A group of soldiers with the head of the insect gather near the bus. Damn. But
어디
I'm not too
앞장서는
fond
거.
of being in a
별로 안
van.
넌 뭐야?
What
왜
are
우리랑
you?
같은
Why
발을
does your
가지고
arm look
있지?
like one of ours?
가만.
So,
어디군 얼굴은
Gregor has an arm of an insect, while these two people have a head of an insect. Interesting. Hold on, I've seen that face
주로
before.
포스터나 잡지에 서식했던
Mostly
적이
on
있지.
flyers and magazine covers, I'd bet. Gregor, do you know them from somewhere?
그런 게 중요한 건
Not
아닌
really
것
important right now,
같은데요,
manager.
관리자님.
Don't
옛날 이야기할
think we
상황은
have the
아니에요.
time for reminiscence.
신경 쓰이긴 하지만
That arm
아무렴
bothers
어때?
me, but
어쨌든
the point is,
Yeah,
I can
true.
let you through. Is that so? Suppose we can't talk this way.
그런데 이것들은 왜 대놓고 벌레 모습인 채로 다니는 거야?
Why are they showing their buggy sides in the open anyway?
어린애들은 마주치면 눈물부터
They make kids
터뜨리겠어.
cry.
그렉처럼
Really ought
키라도
to take
덜라면
some
좋잖아.
considered lessons from our Gregory over here. Right? So,
내가 특이한 케이스야.
as I'm the
대부분은
special
머리통에
case,
무조건
procedure
곤충
making
부분이
those
붙어버려.
buggy parts grow onto the heads most of the time. Wait, the procedure making those buggy head parts grow on their head is most of the time. Interesting.
운이
Although
좋았다고
I'm
해야
not
할지는
sure if I
모르겠지만
consider myself lucky,
이유는
it
모르겠지만
feels
저
like they are
사람들
trying to stop us
우리가
from
로봇통의
getting
집으로
to the
향하는 걸
branch
막으려는
facility
것
for some
같았어.
reason.
이들도 황금
Are
가지를
they
노리는
after
거야.
the golden bot? Okay, so I know I've been following it, but I still don't understand what golden bot is though.
그럴지도
Pretty interesting. Maybe so.
그 정수를 원하는 자는
There ought to be many.
열렸으니까
There ought to be many that are after the essence.
각각이 바라는 소망도
And I'm
다양할
sure
테고
each has their own wishes. Is that
왜
true?
날 쳐다봐? 내가 알 리가 없잖아.
What's that look for? I have got no clue either. What's that look for? I have got no clue either. Thought I was reading it wrong. Thought my English was wrong. let's learn how to use EGO. EGO are seen as unique skills that can be used regardless of the identity that they are with. So EGOs are like the special ability that each sinner has. Interesting. Let's inspect the sinner Heathcliff's EGO. Press on the sinner Heathcliff's portrait at the bottom of the dashboard. See hover. Press and hold. Every EGO currently equipped by the sinner Heathcliff are visible here. Heads up, gain 1 attack, power up next turn. Head hit, gain 2 haste next turn. Attack, power up. View our current EGO resources reserved here. The names of each sinner affinity for EGO resources may still be unfair to you, but you can check it which by selecting each EGO sin affinity resistance in the detailed info window. Required EGO resources can be obtained by using skills during battle. For example, envy colored skill will grant the envy resource. As luck would have it, the units on the field possess a skill that affinites we need. The skill with the affinities we need, put them to use. Alright. So we draw like this.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
Press the winded button in order to order scenes to choose their own skill based on the classroom rate. Oh boy, time to spam it again. Press and hold sinner Heathcliff's portrait again to enter the EGO section. Now you have enough resources to use EGO skill. Double tap to select his body sack EGO and alright, cubed. Equipping a different. Oh yeah, the voice crack. Jesus. Equipping a different EGO skill in the same slot or the swapping for the defense skill will unequip the current EGO skill and refund the EGO resources spent on the equipping skill. Interesting.
출진이다!
Save the battle. The SP cost is consumed the moment EGO skill begins to attack. Be warned, letting a sinner's SP drop too low may cause them to panic or become corroded by the EGO.
이 안에 담아주지.
Total. Raising an EGO skill's thread spinning tier unlocks his EGO passive. Once turned on, the unit use the EGO, which each unit use the EGO skill ends and the battle moves to the next one. The skill unique EGO passive will activate. You can view the detailed information about EGO passives in each scene's into the menu. Alright.
톱들을 제거하겠소.
Back to
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
turn 5.
출진이다!
So we are back to the
누구도 볼 수
as
없게.
usual.
승리했어!
아름답진 않네.
Alright, another victory in the bag. GG. Combat tips. It costs efficacy models to reward the minor donor experience. Interesting. Oh, damn.
고작 이 정도로 들떠한다면 예술가의 자격은 없는
예.
거지.
Let's claim another. Welcome to the stream, whoever is watching my stream right now. Or welcome back if you're one of the one who watched my stream, commented and returned. Guides. Let's go. We'll learn about EGO overclocking in this encounter. For this purpose, you will be granted a temporary access to one of the sinner, Ryoshu's EGO. Alright. Edit team, EGO. Select the EGO, view all the equipped EGO. View the EGO resources required to use the deployed sinner's equipped EGO and the amount of EGO resources your deployed sinner's can generate here. To the
명령에
battle.
따를게요. 효율적이라면.
Alright, to the battle we go. So this is my final battle I will be conducting for today. I'll be ending the stream after this chapter and see you all in Wednesday after this. We are here, channel new the way all along.
역시는 무슨
No,
역시예요.
you didn't.
저랑
Sinclair
싱클리어 씨가
and
양쪽에서
I
얼마나
I
고생했는데.
had to stare you from the both sides non-stop. Sharon, the one who does not even has zero sense of detection. Interesting.
그래도 이제
I'm
동남
glad
쪽과
that at
동북
least you
쪽을
learn
구분할 수
to
있어서
tell the difference
다행이에요.
between southeast and northeast, Sharon. Sinclair. So this is the old L Corp, the lobotomy corp, if I remember correctly.
저도 직접 보는 건 처음이네요.
그 일이 있고
This is my
나서
first time seeing
시간이
it
오래 지나진
with my
않았을
own eyes
텐데요.
too. I can't believe it has been a long time since that happened. So the emphasis on that does mean the Ishmaels used to work in the old L Corp,
세상에.
probably. My
어떻게
goodness.
건물이 이 모양일 수가
How
있죠?
can building be in such a what? Derelict state.
부잣집
this is
도련님한테는
surprising
익숙하지
scene for a
못한
rich boy, isn't it?
광경인가
But that's a
보군.
boy? Alright. I thought that was a girl for some second. Holy shit. Alright, bro. Gotta play like that.
잡담은 그만.
Cut out the chatter. Time to stay calm.
합창한다.
I should have known from the first that was a girl. Huh? These people, there are
유리
people
씨와
over there.
같은 사무소의
They
해결사분들이에요.
are fixers from the same office as Miss
의사지부에
Yuri. They are
이미 몇 번이나
experienced
방문한
experts
적이
who have
있는
visited the branch of
경험자들이죠.
Alcorp a number of times.
인사하지.
Give
왼쪽에
your
있는 분
greetings to the
호킨스
person
씨.
on the left,
그리고
Hopkins,
오른쪽에
and the
계시는
one on the
분이
right, Alia.
안녕하십니까.
Alia, greetings. the
붉은 시선님, 직접
red
만나뵐 수
glade.
있어서
It's an honor
정말
to meet you.
영광입니다.
I've heard so many
소문으로만
stories
익히
of you
들어왔었는데 이렇게 직접
and to see you in person. Yeah.
저 앞에 허름한 창고
See the
보이지?
shabby warehouse there?
안쪽에
That's where
지하로
the stairs
내려가는
leading down
계단이
to the
있다.
branch facilities are.
계단부터는 여기 유리
Right,
씨가
I'm
맡을
genuinely
거고
shocked when he says the rich boy. I thought that was a girl for the first time. Holy shit. From there, Yuri will be a guide. Yeah.
여기
Alright,
해결사
you guide the
분들도
way for us.
경력직이니
These
돌발
fixers
상황은 잘
have been
대처해 줄 거야.
around a bit. Count on them to handle the
이만하면
complications.
되었겠지.
That should be enough,
내
yeah?
동행은
This is as far as I can
여기까지다.
accompany you. I'll be waiting back at the bus. Wait, what?
언제까지고 뒷바라지를
You're sorely
해주고 있을
mistaken
거라
if you expect me to babysit you
생각했다면
forever, Dante.
큰
Well,
오산입니다.
Julius.
단테.
Alright, he's a guide, right? That's why he can't go further because, well, he can't babysit us all of the time.
혼자서 발 뻗고 쉬고 있겠다는 건가?
Take a backseat and idle away all along.
애당초 내가
By getting
동행하면
myself informed, the
너희들은
expedition would be a
관광하러
little
내려가는
too free of the
거나
challenge, wouldn't
다를
it?
바가 없지
It turned into
않겠나.
more of a tour. So, but Julius is very strong, it seems.
한마디로 실컷
In other
쥐어짜지고
words,
썰리고
you
오라는
want us to come back, right back and go.
보통 저렇게 말하면
That's the
항상
kind
다른
of
꿍꿍이가
line
있던데.
people would with ulterior motives.
편한 대로
Think
생각해.
whatever you want.
특별히
I've gotten
가이드분까지
you guys
붙여줬으니
and everything,
잘
so do your best
해내고
down
오라고.
here. Welcome to the stream, whoever is watching my stream, and
네.
hope you enjoy the stay.
잘 해내고 오겠습니다.
Yes, I
붉은
certainly
시선님.
won't disappoint you, Mr. Ray.
최선을 다해보긴
I'll try my best, I
할게요.
think. Alright. Right. So we are in a combat, I think? Yeah. with the insect heads. In this encounter, we'll learn about more advanced use of EGO. Sinner Ryushi will begin with a high SP value for the demonstration purposes. Every EGO skill, except for the base EGO skill, can be overclocked. So you can overclock non-base EGO skills. Yeah, also right, EGO, or should I pronounce Ego? Press and hold Sinner Ryushi's rotate to bring up the list of our EGOs. Let us first try using the newly acquired EGO awakening skill. You can change the Sinner's sin resistance by using the sin affinities of the enemy skills and use an appropriate EGO to adjust your resistance and gain an advantage. So like this, and this, right? Yeah. Wait, bye. Alright, bro. Okay, bro. This.
해보겠습니다.
Alright. Let's do it. I don't know.
이 불 또한 예술의 방울경이지.
Let's use that EGO skill again. Alright. EGO skill have a chance to corrode at the lower SP values. B1 corrosion causes Sinner to use an corrosion skill which attacks allies and enemies indiscriminately. You can view the corrosion chance. So corrosion technically means infected, I assume. So currently the corrosion chance is 0, and that should mean
이제 간다.
not a
이 불 또한
that.
예술의 방울경이지.
Oh dang. The animation though, the animation, I don't know if you guys see it problem because I know it's laggy on your side, but for me, the animation is crisp. Like it looks so cool on my side. Reaching a negative 45 HP will guarantee the Sinner's EGO corrosion state. In an EGO corrosion state, the Sinner will indiscriminately attack both allies and enemies. Holy shit! Okay. So what am I supposed to do with this?
명령대로 하겠습니다.
So she's in a corrosion state.
모든 것을 태우는
Yes,
것.
hold on, yeah. Wait, Pichia. Okay, see. Now what the heck? Oh, dang.
모든 것을
Another
태우는
corrosion,
것.
Okay, she did attack one of our allies now. Holy shit. She attacks. She's staggered.
제가 해낸 거 맞죠?
쉽네.
Yeah, one of our allies was staggered. That's the corrosion, I guess. The Sinner will recover from a corrosion state next turn if their SP resets to 0. Let's try to easy overcome this temptation to the portrait. Press and hold the EGO card to. Okay, that has 21% chance. Knowing my bad luck, I know it's gonna hit a corrosion. Unstable overclock. Alright. So this is overclocked now. This. To the start.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
Dang, the battle animation is pretty cool.
모든 것을 태우는 것.
Okay. So like one of our seems to be effective. Welcome. Oh, thank you. And welcome to my live stream, Harima. Mario. I started limbus. I think it has been more than an hour that I started limbus. Thank you for the welcome to the limbus. I'm actually about to end the live stream, so thank you for joining me in, Maruharu.
고작 이 정도로 들떠한다면
Alright,
예술가의
that's it
자격은
for
없는
today.
거지.
Thank you for joining in to my live stream, and hope to see you next week on Wednesday, or I could stream on Saturday probably. I might stream on Saturday or Sunday again, the Limbus Company. So hope to see you guys then. Thank you for watching my stream. Bye bye.